Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos stay up at all times between both our locations. We use the same channel here in Florida and in our PA showroom. However, when a vehicle is funded, paid in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know that particular unit is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. There is a link there to it on our website, and you can visit the actual website for HankstersGarage.com, where you can buy automotive parts and accessories for your classic car, for your truck, for your Jeep, for your SUV. Let's say you're watching one of our video presentations and you're interested in a disc brake conversion or a digital dash or a power steering or vintage air. We can do all that for you prior to your vehicle shipping to you, so that when you get the car or truck or SUV, the vehicle's turnkey to your liking. HankstersGarage.com, we sell automotive parts and accessories all across the United States and ship them, and then we install them as well, about 2.5 miles from our showroom here in Daytona. Mustangs, Ford Mustangs have always been an iconic muscle car, a very desirable collector car, and today we have a 1987 Ford Mustang for you that's an original, almost about to turn 11,000 mile car. It's like 10,900 and some change, but let's check this vehicle out. Of course, you got your classic Fox body 5.0 liter V8 motor. Of course, the car does have power steering, does have power brakes, does have AC. So it's a little bit newer car. You're not presenting a 65 or 66 here. We are on 87, so it does have a little more of the creature comforts that we've become accustomed to today in the newer vehicles that we sell and buy and sell. So let's check it out. A really good looking car, gray in color, the factory gray that it was. I don't have any documentation or history on the car to tell you if the car was ever either a complete repaint or sections of the car were repainted. However, the paint presents, if it's the original paint, it's fantastic. If not, obviously, there's a reason why it's so fantastic. But top of the fenders, top of the hood, everything looks real nice. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, clear coat fade, anything like that. Up front, your headlight clarity looks good. They're not yellowed. Ford badge in the grille there looks pretty decent as well. So on your sports cars, your Mustangs, your Camaros, where you have the fiberglass front fascia up here, you take a lot of road debris down low, and a lot of bugs and whatnot up front traveling down the highway. This front fascia looks good, both high and low. It doesn't look like there's any major paint flaws, chips, cracks, anything going on like that. Also, fiberglass front bumpers, rear bumpers have a tendency to want to flex and the paint crack, especially here in Florida where the sun's beating down on a lot. This one has none of that going on. Limited edition 5.0 on the driver's side front fender. The badging itself looks to be in pretty good shape. Does have the factory wheels on it, raised white letter Coopers. Those tires are brand new. There's only a handful of miles on them. We put those on there because the collection we got the car out of, the tires were dated, a little too old for what we can sell, so they're brand new. All your paint is in real nice shape, both high and low. Same thing with your body moldings. None of the black is faded. None of the chrome is peeling off. So the black rubber piece that goes down the center of the body actually goes around the entire perimeter of the car. All looks to be in pretty good condition. Obviously, we're looking at the driver's side right now. We'll take a look at the rear and passenger side as we go throughout the presentation. Front windshield on the car looks good as well. I don't see anything that is cracked or chipped. We'll get a better perspective on the front windshield when we're in it looking out. Factory sunroof. The the sunroof looks good, and the interior of the car looks good. You know, no indication of any kind of sunroof leak or anything like that. We will show you that when we're inside the car as well. Again, that's a factory sunroof. That's not an aftermarket option or something that was added after the fact. Windows are tinted. Both the driver window and the rear quarter window, everything's tinted. So not only does it give you a nice look to the car, but also, you know, again, here in Florida, we keep that sun out. Most of the windows are tinted because if not, the sun will beat through the window and bake you. How about the interior? Red. Black vinyl at the top of the door, red vinyl that encompasses the armrest in the center of the door, red carpeting down low. Everything looks to be in pretty good condition. Crank windows, it's not a power window car, so crank windows. The rear seats, factory seat belts, cloth interior, not vinyl, so it's in good shape. Back there, I don't see anything ripped, torn, discolored. Everything looks to be in pretty good shape. The floor mats, underneath the floor mats, I guess I should say, again, you can see the carpet's in real nice shape, not discolored or torn. Backs of the seats, real nice condition. Again, no rips, no tears. Same thing, driver's seat is going to get the most wear and tear, right? So it's not heavily stained, it's not ripped or torn. Everything looks in pretty good condition. The original OEM steering wheel, I don't see anything that's cracked or brittle there. Taking out the floor mat here in the front. Hopefully you can see, I know there's some shadows that are cast off the fluorescent lighting we have here in the showroom, but the carpeting's in nice condition. It's, again, not heavily discolored, not torn. Center console looks to be in good shape. It is a manual car, a 5-speed manual, so we'll check out the center console and the rest of the interior when we're in the car doing the test drive. So the car being, you know, less than 11,000 miles, it's all the factory sheet metal, all the factory body lines, so everything lines up nice and tight, like it's supposed to. The rear quarter, driver door, front fender, everything's real nice, and the fitment's real good, door gaps are real good, body lines are real fantastic. Rear window defrost does have a rear spoiler that's on the hatch. Third brake light. Again, on the rear of the car, all the your reverse lights, tail lights, brake lights, everything looks good. Nothing's discolored, nothing's cracked. Same thing with the rear fascia there. Mustang down low in the center of the lower valance. That body molding, the black body molding we were telling you about earlier in the presentation, looks good. Again, not discolored. Chrome's not peeling off of it or all cracked. Dual tips down there, chrome dual exhaust coming out of the lower fascia. Take a look in the rear of the vehicle. Pretty simplistic, you know, just a storage area there for whatever you might be hauling around. Does have a cargo cover there if you want to cover whatever you're toting around in the back so nobody can see in there, or so that, you know, the sun's not beating down on it again. Rear seats do fold down if you wanted to, you know, have a little extra storage space if you don't have anybody in the back seat. Again, the body lines on the car are really nice. We talked about the driver's side already. Now you're getting, obviously, a view of the passenger side. Fuel door there. Rear quarters nice. No paint issues whatsoever, down low or up high. Again, you got radial, new Cooper Cobra radial tires. All four wheels look to be in pretty decent condition. We do have still photo close-ups of the wheels on our website, so take a good close look at those when you're looking at the still photos. Passenger side, you know, we got the same thing going on. Door panels really nice. Passenger side seats real nice. I don't see anything cracked up in the dash. Again, it's a center console 5-speed car. All your carpeting's real nice. Door sills are all real nice. Even your paint on your sill there. Look at how nice that is. It's a really nice car. These Fox bodies are coming up not only in desirability, but also in price point. I've seen them over the years continue to climb, and they're going to probably continue to do so as, you know, the next generation comes along, and once the cars that, you know, were popular at the time when they were in high school or growing up or whatever the circumstance may be. Front fender, again, on the passenger side. I didn't see anything yet, or on, you know, at all on the paint that I need to really point out or that would need to be addressed. Everything looks to be in pretty good shape. High and low, fenders, doors, hood, deck lid, everything looks to be in good shape. 1987 5.0 liter Mustang. We're going to take it outside and throw it on the rack. We'll show you the undercarriage, and then after that we'll do a short little test drive, hopefully before the rain hits. We're supposed to get some rain here today. I do encourage you guys to come in person to look at whatever vehicle that you might be interested in our inventory, whether it's this 87 Mustang or any other piece of inventory we have. We are in business, we are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old cars. They're all going to have their flaws, tendencies, deficiencies, weaknesses. We try to do a short little video presentation for you, as well as have close to 100 photos of every car, truck, or SUV on our website. High definition photos that you can blow up real big, and a video presentation we try to keep around 20 minutes in length to show you the paint quality, the interior quality, the structural integrity of the car, how the car performs mechanically. However, when you visit us here in Daytona, you can do all of that. We'll pull it outside for you, let you look at the paint in the sunshine. We will put it on a rack for you, let you look at the undercarriage. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how it accelerates, stops, starts, steers, handles, rides. We do that quite often here in our Daytona showroom, and we encourage you guys to come and do all of that in person. Even though I make several of these videos a week and do it 52 weeks a year, people continue to buy cars sight unseen, wire us money, do it all through photos, videos, text message, phone conversations, email. That's fine. I'm a sight unseen buyer too. I do a lot of online shopping, no matter what it's for. However, you know, again, we're not dealing with brand new cars here. We're dealing with cars that are multiple years of age. So, you know, you might want to come take a look at it for yourself. This way, when the car shows up, you know exactly what you're getting because you were here and went over the vehicle in its entirety for yourself. We'll take it outside right now, throw it on the rack, and check out the undercarriage, and then after that, we'll do a short little test run for you. Underneath our 1987 Ford Mustang, you have disc brakes up front. You know, on the newer cars, a lot of the stuff's packed in. This one, no exception, you know, with the cross member here. I can't see much of the oil pan. I don't know if you guys can see up there being that it's so dark. It looks dry on the driver's side. On the passenger side, I can barely see standing underneath it, so I doubt you can see it in the video. You got the starter there, and it's kind of tight. Anyways, looks dry at this time. The pipes are headers. Oh wait, let me see. I think they're headers. I don't know. Yeah, they're headers. Okay, sorry. The headers are wrapped with heat material, that textured heat wrap that a lot of guys put on headers, so that, you know, the reason people do that, if you're not aware, is, you know, they want to keep the heat inside the exhaust pipe so that it doesn't cook your starter and other components around, you know, the headers. So, transmission looks good. Floor pans on the car are factory. Again, this car is original 10,000 miles, so, you know, it's nice and solid underneath. Frame rails look good on the car, both driver and passenger side. The cross member that runs from frame rail to frame rail and supports the transmission up looks to be in good condition. Continuing back on the car, so off of your headers, it comes into like an H pipe back here, and then continues back for your duals that we showed you in the showroom. Flowmaster mufflers, real nice welds on the exhaust system. I don't see anything on the exhaust system that is, you rust holes, rod holes, pinholes, anything like that. In fact, the rear portion here is brand new from probably this H pipe right here back. To me, looks brand new. The brakes in the rear are drum. Your rear suspension components here look good. Your springs, all your shocks look good. Again, here's another indication. You got the tape on the pipe still for the exhaust system. Rear end looks nice and dry. Your area there where your trunk compartment area would meet your back seat is nice and solid. You can see your frame rail on the passenger side there, on the driver's side. Both those are nice and solid, no rust. Tread condition. I told you the tires are brand new, so there's your wear bars right there. So those of you unfamiliar with tire wear, once the tread gets down to the wear bar, it's time to replace the tires. And these, like I told you, are brand new. They only have a handful of miles on them. The chrome tips are fantastic. Again, very nice welds on the exhaust system. Somebody running the welder knew what they were doing. Very nice beads. 1987 Ford Mustang. If you're a cash buyer, we take cash if you're coming to visit us here in Florida. We also take cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is usually our most common form of payment because most of our deals are done sight unseen. Even if they aren't done sight unseen, there's not too many people actually writing out checks anymore, paper. There's just a lot more time involved. You got to deposit it, you got to wait for funds to clear before you start processing the car, all that fun stuff. Where bank wire, the money's there the same day if done early enough in the business day. Financing. The collector car lenders we work with will offer a 5 to 10 year loan on our vehicles. 10% of the purchase price down is going to be your minimum requirement. The remaining balance is over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever you're approved for. Approvals are going to be based on, of course, your credit score, price of the car, time on the job, time at your residence, things like that. Anything a normal underwriter would look for when they're approving a home loan, boat loan, car loan. You can put more down if you'd like to, however, minimum is going to be 10% down. Once the car is funded in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. Check the lug nut torque, check tire pressure, make sure the AC is blowing cold, make sure the wipers work. They're old cars. Anything can stop working, start leaking at any time. So we give it one last shakedown prior to the vehicle leaving en route to you. Once the guys green light it and tell us it's good to go, we dispatch a carrier for pickup. Typically this can be done within 48 hours. It just depends where you're located at in the United States. If you're in a more rural or remote destination, then please allow a few extra days. However, once the vehicle's funded, we work quickly. The vehicle goes through inspection, it goes through detail, it gets dispatched to a carrier, loaded up, and it's on its way to you. Of course, delivery time is going to depend on where you're at in the United States, how many other vehicles are on board, weather conditions, driver sleep patterns, all that stuff. But we'll be with you every step of the way and advise you when your vehicle, an estimated delivery time. But the whole process works a lot quicker than you might think. We're going to set our 87 Ford Mustang down on the ground. We'll take it out on a test drive and we'll show you guys how the car runs out. Inside our 1987 Ford Mustang, we have a horn, tilt wheel, wipers, turn signals, driver's side, passenger side. Battery voltage is not working. It's reading about 9.5, 10 volts, and if that was the case, we would not be running. Temperature is working and not working intermittently, so we got something going on with this side of the instrument cluster we will address. Both will be working prior to the car shipping. Tack works. Crank windows. Manual mirrors. Radio works.
Contact Farron Farah. You may be entitled to significant
AC. The AC is blowing cold. Does work. We will we'll turn it off. I'm going to do windows down today because we're about 64 degrees here in Daytona. So for a change, we don't really need AC. The dash is in nice shape up there. Not cracked. Same thing with the center console. A little tiny chip there, but nothing cracked here around the shifter, around the radio, around the controls. E-brake. Car's idling nicely. We're not stalling out. Speedo works. We'll show you that in a couple minutes. Factory sunroof, moonroof. Just simple pop open, pop shut. Vinyl sun visors. Black cloth material on the headliner. Did we go through everything? I think we did. Let's take it on a test drive and see how it runs out. One thing I've always liked about these 5.0s is they're quick cars. They're short, they're light, they have a good amount of horsepower behind them. The car tracks nice and straight down the road. Speedometer's functioning. On the money, it's not bouncing around. The car's got nice tight steering. I told you the tires are brand new, so there's no kind of tire vibration whatsoever. The car has great acceleration. We'll run it through the gears up here for you when we get around the corner. It's real nice and quiet inside the interior of the vehicle as well. Check the brakes up here when we come to the red light. So there's no pulsation, no vibration out of the brakes whatsoever. Brakes stop nice, just like they should. You know, power brakes. So we'll run it through a couple gears here. So as traffic passes. From apparently what it looks like to me, we lost temp and battery. That might be both in the same side of that cluster. We will make sure both are functioning prior to shipping the vehicle. Well, I got it in the fourth at about 75. As you can see, I'm catching up to the traffic in front of us. Coming down 60 now. No hands on the wheel. Car's tracking straight. As I was saying at the light, I don't think, we lost like this half of the dash somehow. We had it, so it could be something simple. But, like I said, battery's putting out voltage or the car wouldn't be running. It wouldn't be running at 10 volts, and then, we don't have a temp reading on the temp gauge. It's down there at 130, so. But, 10,907 miles, 3/4 of a tank of gas. Tach's working, speedo's working, air's working, radio's working, horn, wipers, all that stuff. Really nice box body, real low miles car, unmolested, real nice interior, fantastic paint. I'm gonna guess it's been repainted because the paint's just super nice on the car. I can't believe that paint could possibly be from 1987, but it could be. But clean Carfax too, by the way. 1987 Ford Mustang Fox Body 5.0. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this 87 Mustang today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this vehicle includes shipping on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So you don't have to bring it back to Hanksters. You don't have to bring it back to Florida. You don't have to take it to a Ford dealer. You can probably take it to that very same person that's working on your daily drive. Is the price of this car negotiable? Most certainly it is. Within reason, of course. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. We can put you in touch with a broker who can facilitate the shipping for you. You can pick whether you want to do shipping on an open or enclosed carrier. Obviously, open's a little cheaper. Car just gets there a little dirtier. At full retail price, we make all the shipping arrangements, the pickup, the drop off. We pay the driver at a negotiated price. You just take care of your shipping and pay the driver when they get there with cash or check. They do not take credit cards. Maybe you're a collector. You have your own open or enclosed carrier. You want to trailer this 87 Mustang home, you can do that as well. Keep that mileage nice and low. And then, of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona and you want to drive the vehicle home, you can do that as well. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And one last time, our website is hanksters.com. Please check us out. Check out this very low mileage, very nice 1987 Ford Mustang box body.